You're probably wasting 80% of your training budget on content that learners left to their own devices simply would never finish. 20% completion rates are normal in enrollable corporate training, which means that most of your investment generates zero return. But you can reverse this using the latest in gamification technology, the stuff that makes traditional training look prehistoric. So where can you find this secret to learning success? Hold that thought. If you're finding this useful, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on AI-powered learning. Right, let's get into it. Netflix has 90% completion rates. TikTok has near 100% engagement. Corporate training, 20%. The difference isn't content quality, it's behavioral design. Gamification works because of three core principles: immediate feedback loops instead of delayed certificates, meaningful choices instead of passive consumption, and progressive challenges instead of cognitive overload. The result? Completion rates jump from 20% to 85%. Retention improves by 75%. People voluntarily replay content. But sophisticated gamification used to cost £50,000 and takes 6 months to produce. Indeed, a few years ago, I worked on a project for a large financial firm that cost over $1 million. AI has eliminated that friction completely. So where can we find this latest gamification technology? The answer is arcade games from the 1980s. More specifically, the ability of our system, OpenElm's Learning Generator, to create e-learning, then repurpose the content into online games. Space Invaders, lose a life, answer a compliance question to continue. Suddenly, even the most uninterested learner is motivated to succeed because failure has immediate consequences. Pac-Man, collecting safety protocols instead of dots. Each ghost represents a workplace hazard you need to avoid while collecting knowledge points. Tetris, where completing lines requires answering training questions correctly. The better your knowledge, the better your game performance. These games perfected addictive engagement decades ago. Simple mechanics, immediate feedback, progressive difficulty. They had to. People were putting coins in machines. Even the most uninterested learner becomes motivated when their game progresses, depending on learning success. Of course, OpenElm's Learning Generator also creates standard gamification you've probably seen before, such as flip cards, matching pairs and memory games. But the arcade approach is where the real engagement revolution is happening. But here's what's really exciting. AI is making it trivial to repurpose any learning content into multiple game formats instantly. First-person learning games, virtual reality scenarios, augmented reality simulations. Programming these used to require specialist developers and months of work. AI now can generate the code, create the environments, design the interactions. What we're seeing is the complete amalgamation of learning and gamification into a single product. Very soon, you won't choose between training and games, but there will be the same thing. One piece of content, infinite game possibilities. The distinction between learning and entertainment is disappearing completely. So, can you keep wasting 80% of your budget on content people don't finish? Or start creating experiences people actually want to complete? That technology exists, the psychology is proven, and the future is already here. Check out openelms.com. Many thanks for watching this week's episode of our AI in Training series. And now, a short word from our prehistoric sponsors.
This gamification training is amazing! I've learned so much about ADHD awareness after playing for 17 hours straight. Can dinosaurs have ADHD too? I'll check later.